All right, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm Gboogie from gboogieamerica. Of course, everybody knows that. I guess today is the last day in the countdown. Today is December 31st. It's New Year's Eve. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Gboogie from gboogieamerica. And guess we come to the end of this year. I want to wish everybody happy holidays, happy New Year. Hope everybody has a safe New Year. Hope the new year that with the new year brings good physical health, well-being, financial health, and everything. I hope this year be better than the last one for everybody. Um, and I guess I'm basically here, probably sit on the website for a little while and answer a few questions up to a certain point, and then join the rest of the family and things like that, and and celebrate like people do usually, this time of year. Um, I just had to take this opportunity to announce like the same things I've been announcing like pretty much this whole week. And just to clarify a few things, and also shout out to the people that actually did make it in before the cutoff date. Today is actually the last date to get in. Like you have to email me and find out how. Today will be the last day, and then I even give it up to like 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So they still coming. I give it till then, and then after that, I probably won't be able to feel any emails or feel any instant messages, anything like that, because I'll be in transit. But for everybody that did manage to make it in, that kudos to y'all. Yeah, you'll realize soon why like it was real important to actually be able to get in before the changes are made. Um, because like the new ebooks that's coming out, every product that's in there be revamped for 2011. Every single thing, the way the whole format and the structure be completely different, and only current members be extended like certain privileges, like because the members area it'll be closed, and if we do open it back up, it'll be segregated, kind of. You know what I mean? Like all the people that's always been there, they have access to the archives and things like that. And then if we did open it back up, new members would have, access to certain material, but it'll start from that day forward. Like that'll be, the new members area, new videos, new information, new webinars, the whole 9 yards, and it'll all be fresh and they'll be labeled, and won't be as hard to find videos that pertain to certain subjects. Even though it's hard to label them because you can talk about one thing, but that one thing may involve 20 or 30 different aspects that you can't single them out. To fully explain one, you have to briefly explain the rest of them, which causes them to you really can't label them. It's just like a you have to pretty much blanket cover everything, and then in a different conversation blanket cover it, but in a different way, in a different manner, and then in another conversation you use different analogies, because that's the only way you can learn this. Like it's one of those things that can't be directly explained. Like it has to be seen from different angles in order to get it. And then once you get it, like you can actually tweak it to suit your needs. So that's basically it. And oh, that's why I wanted to make sure ebook is coming. Ebook like right now as it stands, and I might just excuse me. I still haven't decided yet, but the ebook that I'm in the one in question probably like $100, like with a straight face. Like it's gonna have everything in it, and that's the reason why we're trying to keep the group small that gets it, because we don't want it to turn into a free for all in the streets. Like it'll actually become a bad thing because everybody will be armed with all the info from every angle, and then websites will start popping up and they be leading people down the wrong path. You know what I mean? So uh, knowing that ahead of time, you gotta kind of like control it. So like it's gonna be like a combination of all the different products revamped to be in that book too. So like the no money down, public filings, aging, like the whole 9 yards of being there. Plus like shelf corp stuff, offshore banking, like almost like one big super ebook with everything in it. Plus like plus the Dun and Bradstreet stuff. So the different credit bureaus, the whole risk listing and registration, the importance of government contracting and SBA, ORCA, like all that stuff will be in there. It'll be very, informative, and it'll be very detailed. So it's actually like with everything combined, it's actually like 400 pages or something like that. Counting graphs and counting slides and counting charts and sample reports and actually breaking them down. like 100, the first 100 or so pages. Well, not the first 100, but 100 or so pages is just breaking down your actual Dun and Bradstreet report. A lot of people have never seen um, an actual report. Like even they even have a sample report on the site. Like people have never actually seen it. So what we did was just go line by line and explain it, and then explain how to beat it. For those slides or those actual images that have a way to around them. Some may just be for illustration to just explain something, but then when it comes up against like some kind of deterrent, then that's when I break down like what you can do. I won't necessarily tell you what to do, but this is what you could do, or what a person could do, or if a person did this would yield this kind of result. Because it has to be in the form of like information only type of situation. Um, but yeah, if it's not $100, it'll be a decent price. And members like members only members like members up to today, like they'll get that free. Like they won't have to pay for it. It'll come it'll be in the members area just one day, and then you'll have access to it. And then like if we do decide to open the members up area back up like in a couple of months after we work on a few projects inside, then that'll be a whole separate issue. It'll be like a new regime, a whole new, as the economy is making its turn. This year should be a whole lot better, a lot more job opportunities for people. Um, we have a staffing service where we actually hire people to do virtual services, some business services, some not, because we'll be offering all those services and probably in the next couple of days or so. We'll also be offering micro loans and unsecured loans and things like that, secured and unsecured. I think I went over that in the last couple of videos, but I just wanted to make sure everybody understands it, so that way later after this video right here, like after today, that way it won't be I'll be like my fault, I'm sorry, but that's why I try to at least give it a good week and let everybody know, so that way it's a lot of subscribers, so I figure when the video posts, it'll let everybody know in their email, depending on how frequently they check it. So just wanted to make sure that everybody has like a fair opportunity to get in it, because we were doing a check on something the other day, and found like there's like it's a couple new sites that popped up out of the blue, and for the last couple months or so, or the last month or last week, like they're starting to pop up. And I guess if you do this for a living, you can look at what they're offering, and you're like, okay, I already know what they're trying to do. Like, and you just feel bad for anybody. Just pray for the people that actually fall for that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only one way to do it. It's only one real way to do it. And when you're in this business, you actually know that there's only one way. And it was always like a non-profit situation. I never got any. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. But I never received any compensation or anything like that for doing this. But like now it's gonna change, because now it's a huge staff that had to make payroll. So now everything will be completely different. What I'm saying? Like I have work normal hours, starting tomorrow. Like I'm trying to think. I got a schedule. Like what I mean, between between like 10 and 2, like I'll be available on the chat and things like that, on the chat box on the site, like between those specific times. And then like after 8 o'clock at night, from 6 to 8, after 8 o'clock at night in the evening, Eastern Standard Time, I won't be returning any emails either. So it'll be like, you'll know that, okay, well, if I want, responses all through the day, but anytime after 8 o'clock Eastern Time or 5 o'clock, Pacific Time, that I'm not going to get a response back till 6 o'clock in the morning, because those will be my business hours from 6 to 8. Corporate office hours will be listed for orders, because we're going to make things easier for people when we do decide, because I'm sure we always open it up and close it all the time. When we do open it up, we want to give a little ease in the whole process. Like we have 800 number to call if you want to sign up for different services, 800 number that you can call if you want to join as a member. You also have the option to do it online. Several different credit bureaus will be in the mix with a lot of this stuff. We'll have packages where we beef up the corp, but that'll come later. What the initial services will basically be for people that just want us to form it right, because that's usually where you mess up at. If you form it right the first time, and it's done right, all the paperwork and the registration, all is done right, then you can pretty much pass it back to the person, and all they have to do is just a very simple, purchase from vendors, and pay it back. Like, we'll write out your schedule for you, and you'll eventually get where you're trying to go, like in a short period of time. So instead of us actually ordering product, ordering and from vendors. Um, yeah, I guess money. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't want to sit here and go on and on. I just wanted to give people idea, because if I don't, I get a whole lot of emails, like, if I don't really explain it, and it adds to my workload. So it's like, okay, well, can you give me a little more information? The information will be posted. It'll be posted on the site. The site will be different. It'll turn into a whole different type of site. And all that other stuff that's up there, like, it'll be kind of like in a forum or something. Like, all those different, the price of gold, and then, all that stuff on the right hand side, like, all that stuff would be like more in a forum atmosphere, and the site will just have the services on it, like any other site you go to. Well, this comes with this package, this comes with that package, and that'll be pretty much what the site's about. And then you go into the forums or the blogs, and then that's where the extra, the videos and excuse me, the stick cam videos and all that. Maybe for YouTube, like, that's where it'll be in that area. So that landing page becomes like a sales page, basically, for the whole corporation. So, well, I appreciate it. That's pretty much Happy New Year's, everybody. I want to make sure I say it again. And everybody be safe out there. And I hope everybody has a decent time during the holiday season. And I'm Gboogie from gboogieamerica.net. I see everybody next year. For those that catch it today and sign up, I'm trying to tell you, be kudos to you, because you'll understand later, like, why and how lucky you are at that time. So, peace, everybody. See everybody on first.